Hello everyone, welcome back. It's so nice to see you again. Thanks for joining me. My name's Ted and this is lesson number 17, math class. Today's title is regular and irregular shapes. Regular and irregular shapes. Recently we have been looking at shapes. Today we will look at some regular shapes and some irregular shapes. Now first, as always, I want to tell you our 5 key expressions. So please listen very, very carefully while I read the expressions. Practice listening to them and practice saying them. Listen to me and repeat. Here we go. Key expression number 1. There are regular and irregular shapes. There are regular and irregular shapes. Number 2. The sides of a regular shape are the same length. The sides of a regular shape are the same length. Number 3. All the angles of a regular shape are the same size. All the angles of a regular shape are the same size. Number 4. The sides of an irregular shape are not the same length. The sides of an irregular shape are not the same length. And number 5, a square is a regular shape. A square is a regular shape. There we have it. Good start, everyone. Those are our 5 key expressions for today's lesson. Please listen now. Listen very carefully during the lesson, and you will hear these expressions. Okay? It's time to start. Let's go on over to the chalkboard together. Hello, everyone. Here we go. At the chalkboard. What are we talking about today? Do you remember? We're talking about shapes. That's right. Very good. What kind of shapes? Well, we're looking at 2 main types of shapes. Regular shapes and irregular shapes. Irregular means not regular. Regular and not regular. Regular and irregular shapes. Let's take a look now more closely. There are regular and irregular shapes. Yes, there are many, many, many kinds of shapes. Many kinds. But 2 basic kinds are regular and irregular shapes. Here we see some examples. Regular shapes and irregular shapes. There are regular and irregular shapes. The sides of a regular shape are the same length. Okay, what is a regular shape? Well, here is one important thing about regular shapes. Again, the sides of a regular shape are the same length. Here we have 2 regular shapes. The sides are the same length. One side is the same as another side, and another, and another. This shape has 1, 2, 3, 4 sides. The sides are all the same length. Here is another regular shape. This regular shape has 1, 2, 3. 3 sides. Each side is the same length. So we can see the sides of a regular shape, 1, 2, are the same length. What else can we say about regular shapes? Well, all the angles of a regular shape are the same size. The sides are the same length and the angles are the same size. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 angles, all the same size. 1, 2, 3. 3 angles, all the same size. So the sides and the angles are the same in a regular shape. What about an irregular shape? Ir means not. Irregular means not regular. The sides of an irregular shape are not the same length. Irregular, not regular, not the same length. Here we have some irregular shapes. These two. Notice that the sides are not the same length. This side is not the same as this side. This side is not the same as this side. They're not the same length. This is an irregular shape. Here too. This side is not the same length as this side or this side. It's a very different shape too. So here we have 1, 2. 2 irregular shapes. A very key point here is that the sides of an irregular shape are not the same length. Okay. Regular shape, the sides are the same length. Irregular shape, the sides are not the same length. Our final point today is an example of a regular shape. A very common, very popular regular shape is called a square. A square is a regular shape. Here we have a square. A square is a regular shape. Why is it regular? Why is the square regular? Can you think of some reasons? Okay, I bet you can think of 2 reasons. One reason is the sides are the same length. A square has 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 sides, and each side is the same length. What was the other reason? Right, the angles. 1, 2, 3, 4. The 4 angles are also the same size. The sides are the same length, the angles are the same size, so a square is a regular shape. Very good, everyone. Great job. Let's go and review. Okay, shall we review? What did we learn today? We learned about regular and irregular shapes. We learned that there are 2 kinds of shapes, regular and irregular. We learned that a regular shape has equal sides and equal angles. In other words, the sides of a regular shape are the same length. The angles of a regular shape are the same size. The sides and the angles are the same. That's a regular shape. For an irregular shape, we learned that the sides are not the same length. The sides of an irregular shape are not the same length. They are different lengths. And we saw some examples of irregular shapes. Finally, we looked at one very common example of a regular shape. That example, that shape, is called a square. A square is a regular shape. 4 sides, they are the same length. 4 angles, they are the same size. The sides and angles are the same. The sides and angles are the same. Therefore, a square is a regular shape. Okay, everyone, that wraps it up for today. Thanks so much for all your hard work. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.